Hey guys, welcome to another week here at the Nogi course, and today we're going to continue on with the reverse Kimura going into the triangle and the Baratoplata. So we will start where we left off. Let's see, here. And so I'll just do with the overhook first, where Christian pummels his arm in, I catch the wrist, and here we go, right? By the way, there's a couple of things you can keep in mind here. If the guy is super strong and he stretches his arm up, you can continue going into the overhook position again, and then he will tumble in and go back into the reverse Kimura. I like to do this drill a couple of times, right? So now I will start looking for the triangle first, okay? So same thing as before, I can start looking to get this leg that's in between out, so I can start looking for the sweep, or I can now start stepping on his bicep here, right? Like I said before, it's important that I keep his base, or I keep his arm away from his base, right? The second he's close to his base again, he's gonna be able to use this hand freely to block my thigh and do as he wants, right? But as long as I keep him really like broken posture forward, that's when it's gonna be hard for him to start moving this arm as much as he wants, right? And this is typically also when he starts posting the hand on the floor to compensate. Maybe he's moving in towards me. Here, boom, boom, boom. There we go. And now, watch how I'm just pulling my leg up and kicking this leg through here, okay? Now, we're just going to go through the scenario where this hand slips out, and I can grab the shin and lock the triangle, right? Turn a little bit this way. Here, I can step on his hip, close it pretty nicely. If you need to, you can, of course, change the angle a little bit, grab under his arm, and then lock again for an even tighter position, right? So here, I can even use my leg on his thigh, opposite thigh here, to push him even more away. This will spread his base even more and make him vulnerable for the triangle here, right? A lot of the times, he's already working to push this arm out. So now comes the perfect timing for me to just help him push this arm over to this side. I can now close it and lock the position, right? Now, a different scenario is when he realizes that the triangle is a threat, and then he's gonna try to keep his arm in between your thighs, right? So, same scenario, working here, and I started going this position, right? Maybe I even got as close to there, but now he's keeping this arm, maybe even connecting his hands on the outside here. This is typical guys who believe this is gonna stop you from getting anything, right? So of course, it's gonna be hard for me to finish the triangle here because he's creating space around his neck, and it's not gonna be easy to choke him. So having this arm through now, I'm just gonna throw this leg over, okay? I can use this hand to push his head away. This will help me make it easier for myself. And I just grab as far over my thigh as possible, right? Move this way, so we turn. On this side here, I'm gonna make sure to post my foot on his hip, okay? So I'm grabbing my thigh, post my foot on his hip, and I'm gonna look straight to the ceiling, okay? Your eyes doesn't necessarily have to look to the ceiling, but you're trying to keep your body looking up, because the second you're twisting or turning yourself to the side, that's the second you're giving him much bigger range of motion, right? Whereas if I'm staying straight here, this is what creates the shoulder lock, right? So stepping, turning out towards his arm. One more time. Oh, we can do it from the beginning. So he pummels his arm, I catch it, I start working here, I can go for the triangle. He defends by getting his arm inside. So now I'm going to push his head, get my leg over, and now look to put my foot on his hip here, okay? Now, scooching myself out to the side, make sure not to do this, right? Watch how, if I'm moving my hip sideways, he creates more space, and it's easier for him to defend this way, right? So keep your hips pointing up, and that should be fine. What can happen, we'll just go through this fast, is if Christian starts to fall this way, right? And if that happens, it's important that I keep this leg tight to me, and follow through. Okay? So there I can end up in the same submission, but just on the top. And so that transition from bottom to top can be a little bit tricky, but just practice it a little bit and it should be fine. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Whoosh.